Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Dragon Age 2. I'm trying not to say Origins. So we're on part 21. So I thought we'd do some of these companion quests, just because there's lots of them. I don't think it really matters if I do day or night, so let's just go to the Hangman. We're going to talk to Varric, because I forgot to do that last episode. And then there's also Isabella, so let's talk to her real quick.
Feels good to be captain of the guard, yes?
No, I will not change the patrols around your mansion again. There's already been too many questions.
Change the patrols run.
You wound my pride with such accusations.
But you were going to ask.
Eventually.
I'll look at the roster and see what I can do.
It's nice, like, so it seems like the more friendship you have with your companions, the more likely it is that their relationships with the other companions will also be getting better. All right, also improve. Okay, so let's talk to Isabella.
I have something for you.
Ooh, what's this? Oh, isn't that just the cutest thing?
Let's see here. Cute?
Baby animals are cute. Ships, not so much.
Thank you, Hawke. This was a thoughtful gesture.
Cool. We get +10, awesome. Let us now talk to Varric, see what's up with him.
Hawke, I've got some news. And maybe you should be sitting down for this. Or drunk. Or both.
Alright, let's get some drinks.
Why don't I buy you a pint and we'll talk?
You just keep making this harder. Although I won't say no to a pint, if you're buying. I've had an ear out for Bartrand. After the Deep Roads, he ran to Ravane. Probably because he knew I couldn't track him. But I hear he might be back in Kirkwall. He called in loans from a few of his contacts in Hightown.
Alright, let's see here. How do you feel about this?
How are you holding up, Varric?
You're asking about me? If it weren't for Bartrand, Bethany would still be here.
Right.
He has to answer for that.
Exactly.
I have to set this right. As much as that's possible.
Yeah, I forgot. It's like, yeah, if he didn't betray us, then, you know, Bethany would still be alive. It's because of his treachery that she's dead. He has to answer for what he's done. That's true. All right, let's go see him.
I've really missed Bartrand. We've got a lot of catching up to do.
I agree. Bianca's been missing him something awful. Let's stop by his new house. Welcome him back to the neighborhood and all that.
I bet the Templars could get rid of the Kunari if they really wanted to.
Why don't they then?
Meredith doesn't want to lose men, you see. I hear she believes the mages are out of control. If all the Templars get killed fighting Kunari, who's going to watch over the mages?
Now let them run free. Okay, let's see. So we're done here. Wait, hold on. Actually, let me see. We got a couple of other companion quests. Descent. Yeah, so we're going to go down to Darktown. So let's see what Anders wants. Probably something with justice, I imagine. Because that's really like the only thing that's been relevant with Anders. Like with his side missions. What's this? Death Root. Cool. So I can't imagine it could be anything else. Or maybe it's something like with some Templars. Who knows? Alright, let's talk to him.
Have you noticed how many Tranquil are in the gallows courtyard lately? And don't tell me I'm just sensitive to it. I've been watching, and every day there are new Tranquil, selling their bloody wares. Good mages, too. People I know past their harrowing.
Huh. So you think there's a plan?
Are you imagining some sinister plot to turn all the mages in Kirkwall tranquil?
I'm not imagining it. The Templars are using the right of tranquility to silence those who speak against them. They're working on a deliberate plan to turn every mage in Kirkwall within the next 3 years.
Then we gotta stop them.
Who's behind this?
The plan is the work of a Templar named Sir Ulrich. I've had a run-in with him myself. He's the one who did the ritual on Carl. Nasty piece of work. Likes to make mages beg.
Alright, so do you have a plan?
How do we stop them?
I've been working with a group. A secret mage underground that helps others escape the gallows. They have a way in.
Huh.
A secret entrance under the walls of the gallows. Come with me tonight, please. Help me find the evidence of Sir Ulrich's Tranquil solution.
Of course I'll help.
I'll be there. Though this Sir Ulrich would be a fool to keep such a plan in writing.
Then let us pray he's a fool as well as a bastard. I'm ready to go when you are. Our entrance is concealed not far from here.
Alright, so I guess we're gonna do this one first. I mean, this seems like a really interesting mission. So, let's see. Let's gather my party. So, probably want to take him out. So, want to take Varric. And let's bring Meryl along, and then we'll bring Anders. Alright, and then let's see here. So we got some abilities to level him up with. Okay, let's go with that one. Let's go with that. And then as for abilities, so we have Punishing Lance. Archer's Lance scythes through weaker opponents. Okay, let's see. What does Scoundrel do? So, the rogue stealths and moves to a target ally's side. The rogue becomes capable of more potent attacks when engaging distracted opponents. Any target not actively engaging, the rogue suffer increased damage from any of the rogue's attacks. So any target not actively engaging the rogue suffers increased damage. Huh. I don't know yet if I want to... Oh, this one looks interesting. So rhyming triplet. Varric launches a volley of 3 bolts, turning his target into a pincushion. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Go with that one. So it's like this one, it's like one of these days Varric will tell your story. And this one, it's like, we'll tell your story whether we like it or not. Interesting. Alright, and then for him, let's go with that one. Okay, so we have all of our abilities there. Let's go with this one here. So we have Panacea. Interesting. So, always had a knack for healing, and so while this mode is active, nearby allies recuperate quickly, even in the heat of combat. So this will allow Anders to use aid allies and regroup, but cannot be used at the same time as Vengeance. Okay, so this is a sustained mode. So he cannot use any offensive abilities. So, Vengeance here. So he gains a measure of control over the spirit within, and his attacks and spells inflict control much more damage, and he becomes able to cast Martyr. but he is more susceptible to damage and cannot be healed. So you kind of have to choose, do you want to make him a healer or do you want to make him a DPS? So let's see here. It gets a plus 10% increase in damage. Damage resistance minus 50%. So he's more, yeah, so his damage resistance goes down some. I kind of want to make him a healer, to be honest. Yeah, let's go with that one. So, okay, this mode allows enemies to use Aiden and regroup, but cannot be used at the same time as Vengeance. Okay, so we're going to add this to our tactics then. So let's go to, not self, but ally. And then, let's see here. So whenever their health, say it hits 25%, I'm going to use ability. Or not ability, mode. And then obviously self. Surrounded by enemies, by no enemies, deactivate. There we go. I don't want to fiddle with this too much. Anyway. So let's see here. Descent. Make this our active quest, so... Oh yeah, didn't I... Yeah, the same thing with the tactics. We gotta get him in a new one here as well. So 46 per bolt. Turning his target, so... We're gonna do, say, nearest visible. Then ability. There we go. At least my health is starting to get a little bit better now. Okay. So let us head on downwards, it looks like. Great. It's probably more of that one dwarf's men. Well, so much for that. Alright, so we'll go with 6. Then we'll go with 5. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, let us take
well,
it.
this is certainly fragrant. At least we can't get rained on.
Alright, whatever. I don't know if she was trying to make conversation with that elf or was talking to me. I don't know. Okay, let's go to the gallows dungeon.
This is it. This tunnel will take us into the gallows.
All
Are
right.
you ready to help me find evidence of the Tranquil solution?
Yep, let's go.
Let's go.
Well, let's take Varric and Meryl.
It would be better as open warfare. At least then mages might get a fair fight.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of messed up. So they're, like, turning anyone Tranquil, even if they disagree with them. Yeah, surely that would not get abused. No, like, it's already there. It's clearly, this Tranquil thing is getting abused. But hey, it's our job to bring that to light and see and show the people just how awful the the whole Tranquil thing is, because it's like, so it just robs them of their sense of like self. Like they're just like emotionalists. It's like you're robbing them of their emotions. That's just, this is beyond just this is evil. It's just wrong. It's like, oh, just because they use magic, you know, it's like, oh, we're gonna just rob them of their emotions. Okay, so I'm guessing we're gonna find some Templars down here. Alright, so first, we're gonna knock them out. Then let's go with 6. No, I don't need to use 6. We'll use 5. Lyrium Smuggler Foreman. Let me just take a look at my daggers real quick. So, okay. Let's go with 1. Bring the dog out. Alright, now we'll go 5. And that is really good, like I know it's been a strong ability, but it's just freaking OP. Like it's literally like a one-shot. Alright. Is that it?
Lyrium smugglers built these tunnels to service the Templars who crave the stuff.
Yeah. Because I also remember, like, in Origins, like, some Templars were using, like, some of this Lyrium smuggling merchandise, and what happened is, it's like, they kind of got screwed in the head. Like, like, their brains were addled or something. Okay. But I'm sure there's a Templar, the Templar that he mentioned earlier. He's probably the one that's down here, overseeing the entire operation. Hey, let's go. So, we have plus 30 mana stamina, which is pretty good. Plus 14 and critical damage. I do lose out on some dexterity. So if I get some extra points in my dex, considering of using it. Okay, so we got some bones down here. Another amulet. I should probably check those out. Of course, frickin' spiders. Nice. Alright, let's see if there's any more loot over here. Seems like it just connects some paths together. Alright, so another deep mushroom, pile of bones, nothing over there. Let's see, what's over here? If there's any loot. Yeah, so I think this just takes us... Probably just takes us back front, so I'm not gonna go back. Like, the one thing I wish, because if you get too far from a part in the map, it will cut off parts in the mini-map, and I don't necessarily like that, because then I'm gonna think, oh, I haven't explored this, and it's like, actually I have, and it's kind of, that's like, I guess one of the few minor issues I have with it, so it's probably like a nitpick, but, you know, it's, and, you know, I love the game, but it's like, you know, it's not perfect, and it's like, I think that's true with any game. You're going to find something you don't like. Alright, let's see here. Alright. Alright, let's mark him for death. There we go. Okay, let's see what's anything over here. Nope. I do like that they made the Marbury a summon. And I don't think there's anything more we get. Yeah, there's nothing more we get with that, but it would be I really wish we had that in Origins, because just it's like, yeah, just make your hound a summon, because then I could have brought him. So spirit damage. Let's see here. Anders. Alright, let's take a look at some of this here. Well, first of all, yeah, I'm not going to use this one. Yeah, I need one that does fire, since that's mainly what she does. But let's see if there's anything here. I mean, that's really good. Although, you know, he's not necessarily doing a whole lot of... Yeah, so I think what we're going to do is use this one here, possibly. Let me think. So we have 28 spirit damage. Yeah, so I'm going to use this one for him. It's interesting, it looks like a spear almost. But it is a staff, so it's like +2 willpower, +5 stamina. And then was it this one? No, I think it was... Darn, where was the fire one? Yeah, this... Yeah, I don't know, because this is just like a +1 star, but... Yeah, and that one don't... Like, this one does better, so... Ah, well. How's my loot at? Okay, thankfully... Yeah, thankfully I have like 80, so... I'm not doing too bad. Alright. Is that it? Okay. Should be getting close now. Stiletto. Trash. Like, there's like no passive effects. It's just... I don't know, it just looks like it's a stat stick. Okay, so we can't go that way. Alright. Let us see here. Bones.
No, please. I haven't done anything wrong.
That's a lie. What do we do to mages who lie?
I just wanted to see my mum. No one ever told her where they were taking me.
No. No, this is their place. We cannot...
So, you admit your attempted escape? You know what happens to mage girls who don't toe the line around here, don't you?
Please, no! Don't make me Tranquil. I'll do anything.
That's right. Once you're Tranquil, you'll do anything I ask.
Alright, die.
Get your hands off her!
You fiends will never touch a mage again.
Alright, so first, let's knock them all out. Well, at least they resisted it. I mean, at least they got stunned. Some of them did. Then we're gonna mark them for death. And while that's happening, let's go with this one here. Then we'll go with the firestorm. And let's go with rain of arrows. That would be nice. Alright, and then let's go with 5. Alright. Is he dead now? Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Then we'll go with Cone of Cold. Okay. Let's see here.
I'll deal with this! I'm coming!
Alright. Wait, what? Huh. Well, some of them are certainly using some unique abilities. Whatever. Okay. What's with that? So are they like... I don't know what's going on, man. There's like some spirit. Okay. Alright, then let's go with... Okay. I think we just have... What's just this one? Archer's Lance.
They will die! I will have every last Templar for these abuses.
I was like, calm down.
It's over, Anders. They're all dead.
Every one of them will feel justice's burn.
Get away from me, demon!
I am no demon. Are you one of them, that you would call me such?
I was like, do not hurt her.
Anders, that girl is a mage. We rescued her from being made Tranquil.
She is theirs. I can feel their hold on her.
She's the reason you're fighting, Anders. Don't turn on her now.
Please, Messer.
Wait, what is he... Is he gonna... I thought he was about to kill her. Like, damn.
Baker, no. I almost... If you weren't here... I need to get out of here.
So I'm guessing he kind of like lost his mind. And it's clear that justice is getting a stronger hold on him. So, Sir Alec's letter to her Excellency, Divine Justina, I am well aware both you and Knight Commander Meredith have rejected my proposal, but I beg you to reconsider. The mages in the Free Marches are past controlling. Their numbers have doubled in 3 years, and they have found a way to plant their abominations in our rank. They cannot be contained. The Tranquil solution is our answer. All mages at the age of majority must be made tranquil. They'll coexist peaceably, retain their usefulness, a perfect strategy. It's simply the best way to ensure mages obey the laws of Men and Maker. I remain, as always, your obedient servant, Sir Otto Alric. So I guess at a certain age, he wanted to turn them all tranquil. Well, we put an end to that, but I'm worried for our friend Anders, and so we better go check up on him and see what's going on. So let's see if there was anything over here. The Enigma of Kirkwall. I'm not going to read through this, but if you guys want to, go right ahead. So, yeah, I'm not gonna read that. This is a Let's Play, not a Let's Read. I don't mind reading from time to time, but I don't really care for a lot of these things. I'm sure they're important, but a lot of the things in the Codex I could probably just ignore. Okay, can I open that? Let's go. Okay, Enchanter's Amulet. Spirit Essence. Okay, so it increases magic resistance. Awesome. So do we... I guess it's already like unlocked in his I guess when we see him again, he'll be able to use it or something. Well, let's go see what's going on with him.
You saved my life, Monsieur. What was that thing?
Let's see here. An elaborate stunt.
Don't worry. It was all a trick by the Circle to scare you away from ever summoning demons.
I wouldn't. I never...
It was a joke.
Can I go home now?
Yeah, go somewhere safe.
Find your parents, but don't stay there. You must leave Kirkwall.
I know. There's nowhere in the city where Sir Ulric's men won't find me. Thank you, Monsieur. Andraste herself must have put you in that room.
Alright, so let's see what's going on with speak to Anders and his clinic. Got it.
Don't like dark tan? Die and make room.
Damn. It's cold. Okay, let's see what's going on with him. But I'm pretty sure it has to do something with justice.
Turn up your purses, Kirkwall. The lease is
With justice having, you know, like I guess like Anders is, like he's weak, like his grip on him is weakening. Because it looks like he was about to go out of control.
Trash. Trash. Keep. Trash. Trash. Won't be needing that anymore.
Alright, I found Sir Ulric's papers.
This is all Sir Ulric had. Looks like the Tranquil solution began and ended with him.
Let me see that. The Divine rejected the idea. Meredith rejected the idea. This was not what I expected. Perhaps I should try talking to the Grand Cleric. Maybe she's more reasonable than I thought. Thank you. I will think on what you've said.
Okay, so let's see here. Companions. So I guess we are already done with it. Yeah, so we're done with that one. Okay. Oh boy, there are a lot of other quests to do. But we're going to start with this one and then probably end it in a couple of minutes here. Okay, so I'm gonna take them along, and sure, we'll bring our healer. Okay, so let's make that the active quest. Man, that quest certainly took a while to complete. Like, I'm like, well, shucks. Almost took the entire episode.
Don't never get sick.
But to be fair, that's like his character arc, so I can't really complain too much, because it does seem like it's going to be really important later.
So you're two people, Anders and Justice.
That's not strictly accurate.
But you are of two minds.
Many people are.
Now you're the one not being accurate.
I thought those were the rules of this game.
I never know who I'm talking to with you.
That it's fortunate it doesn't occur often.
Alright.
I seem to recall you saying something a while ago.
Alright, so let's
Shut
talk
up.
to Emmerich.
Hello, Emmerich. The guard captain says you're still chasing disappearing acts.
That's not funny. I need your help urgently. I've spent the past few years continuing my investigation into the murders of Nanette, Marin, and the other women. I believe I finally have a suspect. A man called Gascard Dupuis.
Sounds French. Alright. Really, that's his name?
Dupuis. That's a funny name.
It's Olesian. I believe he is descended from nobility. When I became convinced of his guilt, I went to the city guard and demanded that they do something.
My men raided that house. There was nothing, and I've heard no end because of it. You were reprimanded, I hope?
Meredith forbade me from continuing my investigation. But she didn't say I couldn't seek outside help.
Alright, so let's see here. Tell me about your suspicions.
What have you learned about Gascard Dupuis?
He's a reclusive nobleman who's rarely seen outside his estate in Hightown. He knew two of the murdered women and made inquiries about the others. It cannot be a coincidence.
Or it could be.
It cannot be a coincidence. It sounds exactly like a coincidence.
Gascard Dupuis is hiding something. I'm convinced of it.
Alright. I will help if I can.
What do you need me to do?
I knew I could count on you. You'll need to go to Gascard Dupuis' estate after nightfall. Please figure out what Dupuis is hiding. If he's innocent, find evidence to prove me wrong. It's just that simple.
It never is that simple. There's probably going to be a bunch of guards that we have to fight, because that's always how it goes. It's like, yeah, let's just get some letters. But yeah, they never account. It's like, oh, by the way, there's like 20 guards in here protecting the place. So let's go to prime suspect. Something about a family matter quest, but, you know, not going to worry about that right now. Okay, let's see. So how far is this? Okay, yeah, that's all the way over there. Interesting. Yeah, this one doesn't seem like it would be too complex. I mean, hopefully not, but probably gonna have to end it. No, but there's a bunch of guards just waiting to ambush us. Invisible sister. Okay. So we'll go with 6. Then we'll knock him out. Well, I was going to, so I guess I'll... Oh, whatever. So a lot of them are called Invisible Sister. Interesting. Alright, so there's 2 more. Alright, so we got another one. Man, how many more are there? It's a lot. Probably didn't need to do that. Alright, time to get the dog out. Die. Damn, how many more are there? There's like so many of them. It's like, wow. Yeah, that's a whole lot. I should have honestly, I should have brought my goodness, that had to be close to like 30. That was a lot of just mercenaries, and they were called like what was it, like Silent Sister or something, or something Sister. I don't remember. But okay. All right, let's try to get this wrapped up soon because I don't want to spend too much time at this. Okay, so we have to go this way. Yeah, hopefully there won't be too many more mercenaries. Of course, there's going to be more. So probably when we eliminate them here. Alright, they're called Invisible Sister. My lord, how many more are them? It's like, damn, there's so many. Well, thankfully they're like super weak. Like that one's like an elite. Alright. Finish this up here. Hopefully there won't be too many more. Oh my lord, this is crazy. Okay, how many more are they going to summon? It's like, damn, they're like everywhere. Alright, is that it? My goodness. This guy must have a lot of enemies. Or, not enemies, but a lot of, like, how many did he hire? That had to be close to 40. It's crazy. Alright, guys. So, later today, so probably like around 6 or so, because I got work today. I shall head on in. We'll head on into this, into the estate, see what's going on. See if we can find Dupuy in there. But yeah, I shall see you this evening. Take care.